Greetings from Ikebukuro. Today we'll be journeying to Cafe Zelkova, located in the fashionable district of Omotesando. Tokyo City is quite large, so this is going to require a good bit of walking and a train or two. But luckily for you, the transition is instantaneous because of the power of cinematography. Alright, let's go. When my sister first asked me if I'd be interested in participating in Pokemon-themed afternoon tea, I responded as any respectable member of Team Rocket would. Looks like we're blasting off again. And blast off we did. When we walked up to the strings, my first thought was, wow, this is seriously a gorgeous venue for an event like this. I couldn't help but be impressed by the architecture of the building and the Pokemon-themed decor. Japan is already such a cute place, but this was a step above everything we'd seen to this point. Hanging from the ceiling inside the patio area are large yellow-shaped macarons with Pikachu's figure printed on front. Pikachu can be seen doing various poses, such as arms spread wide, eager for a hug, and can even be seen devouring a little treat. Also on all the walls are large 2.5 to 3 foot tall cutouts of Pikachu emoting in various ways. This is to further draw you into the charming layout of the space. When you finally take your seat on their plush outdoor patio furniture, several items are laid before you. The menus and small paper pamphlets are exactly what you would want to see at a Pikachu afternoon tea. They're vibrant yellow, cute, and made of a thick, robust quality paper that doesn't feel cheap. I kid you not, the placemats are such a nice quality industrial grade paper that the entire meal I tried not to spill or make a mess. Of course I failed at this and wasn't able to take mine home, but attention to detail in relation to the layout of each and every table makes this atmosphere feel electric. Since this is afternoon tea and not a traditional dinner or lunch, your food and drink comes in rapid succession, one after the other. The Pikachu fruit mocktail caught my eye, so I ordered that. I think it was probably the 2 red cherries adorning the cocktail glass that did it for me. I liked that it resembled Pikachu's rose red cheeks. It was very refreshing and I just enjoyed it. My sister, on the other hand, ordered the passion fruit aid, which came topped with some lemon flavored sherbet. It's a no-brainer why she got that. The sherbet is so good. Luckily, the drinks were included in our meal, but if you decide to order them separately, they came out to about $7 US, and they were worth every penny. I'd be doing a disservice if I didn't also acknowledge the Pokeball coasters. They were thick and made of a high quality material as well. We both took ours home. Next came the main course and desserts. Boy, were there a lot of desserts. As our host set the food out, he graciously offered to take our picture, and even took things a step further and showed off our Pokemon themed spread and menus. At this point in the video, you probably have 2 burning questions. If Pikachu afternoon tea costs 5,800 yen per person, or $40 US, what sort of food do you get? And probably the most important question, what does it taste like? This meal includes 3 savory items, a cheeseburger slider with yellow buns, chicken and tomato quiche, and a yellow tabbouleh nut salad. As for the sweet treats, these are more plentiful. You can expect to receive a muffin topped with citrus-flavored chantilly cream and Pikachu ears, forced pistachio mousse tart with a Pokeball and the Strings logo displayed, chocolate opera cake with a raspberry and blueberry on top, inspired by Pikachu's Thunderbolt, mango pudding, and a caramel macaron with 2 brown stripes like the character has on its back, plus white chocolate lollipops with Pikachu's adorable face printed on front. Let's try out each item and see if the taste lines up with everything we've experienced so far. First up, the chicken and tomato quiche. Oh, fire, so good. Now let's try the cheeseburger slider. Yeah, it's delicious. It really is. Next up is the fruity honey lemon jelly. Let's see if I can eat it without making a mess. No? Okay, yeah, I thought so. It's very sweet. The item that takes the cake for the biggest surprise of the meal had to be the Pikachu lollipop. As soon as you bite into it, candy pop rocks start exploding in your mouth. I really can't believe they did that. It's almost like they were mimicking the moment Pikachu summons his electricity and you see the voltage running through his rosy red cheeks. The attention to detail is mind-boggling. Next up is the Pikachu muffin. It was very soft and light, and surprisingly, it did not have as much of a tangy citrus flavor as I was expecting, which is perfect to me. Too much lemon is never a good thing. Also, side note, the ears aren't edible, just in case you were wondering. Pikachu's hide-and-seek rich mango pudding was everything it claimed to be. It had a pronounced mango flavor, it was very rich and came topped with a cherry and thick whipped cream. Andrea and I were hesitant at first because we aren't the biggest pudding people, but this actually turned out to be my second favorite dessert overall. The caramel Pikachu macaron was a macaron? I mean, what can I say? It was soft, sweet, and chewy. No complaints there. As for the Pikachu's Forest Pistachio Mousse Tart, try to say that 5 times fast, this had to be one of the most well thought out and perfectly balanced food items, as it brilliantly incorporated chocolate, fruit, nuts, cream, and a bean? I think that black thing in front was a bean. But anyways, the tart had a very savory and mature taste profile. It was excellent. Before I get to the last afternoon tea item, I wanted to mention that when we signed up for our reservation, we opted to reserve a special dessert, one in which only 20 people per day are allowed to order because of its limited availability, the Pikachu Dessert Special. This item is composed of a large chocolate sphere that doesn't reveal its innermost contents until you pour a warm mango sauce over it, thus melting the chocolate shell. As you do this, you reveal a healthy-sized scoop of vanilla ice cream, chocolate, and other various delicious treats. At this point in afternoon tea, we were both so overloaded with sugar, each bite was painful, but in the best way. You know that point where you are sick to your stomach because you ate too much ice cream? This was us. But we had to continue to power through because masochism isn't a choice, it's a lifestyle. Or at least that is what I thought until I picked up the last dessert item of the day, the chocolate opera cake. As I write my review of this decadent sweet, I'm not entirely sure why I liked it so much more than everything else. And that isn't to say anything was bad. In fact, everything tasted amazing, but this cake was so moist and light and fruity with just a dab of whipped cream. It was perfect. And maybe this was the side effect of being so overloaded with sugar at this point that I was looking for anything a bit more tame. Either way, this brings us to the end of our dessert journey, and I can't help but feel accomplished. Mikey Chen would be proud. The unfortunate thing about this video is I can't end it giving instructions as to when will be the next opportunity to do a Pokemon themed afternoon tea. The thing is, this event ran from April 24 to July 3rd in 2023, but I'm unsure if Zelkova Cafe will bring it back in 2024 or 2025 or 26. We can only hope so, because Pokemon is such a universally celebrated Japanese franchise. And who doesn't love Pikachu and Ash and Brock and Misty and so many other lovable characters within the universe? Well, I hope this video only furthered your love for the series and all that is Pokemon. If you made it to this point in the video, please drop a like, comment, or subscribe if you feel so inclined. My name is Grant Rivers, and I will catch you all, get it, Pokemon? Catch them all in the next one. Bye-bye.